Hello and welcome. It's Kevin Doherty here from the Intentional Wealth Institute. And in this short video, I want to talk about how to use your book as a lead generation tool to skyrocket your business growth. Now, this is the third e-lesson in a 5-part e-course that is designed to inspire you to get your book out to the world fast and to help you to really consider the value and the benefit that a book can bring to your business or career. I consider writing your own book and being a published author to be one of the most helpful steps you can take to create the success that you desire. Now, a lot of us think of having a book, writing a book, as this kind of long-term project that may come a long ways down the road when we're ready to step back from our business. We're seeing all the clients we can handle, and maybe now we're ready to consider, generating some passive income streams, and it's a little bit more of an advanced level of business growth. Well, actually, you can use your book to directly build your business now and to attract clients who are ready to work with you. So I want to talk a little bit about how to do that and why that's so important. So writing a book is definitely one of the best ways to market your business or your practice. And if you're still actively growing your business and you want more clients, you want to think of your book as a powerful lead generation tool to attract people who are ideally suited to your work. In essence, what happens is they will read your book, they'll love what you have to say, and then they'll ask, where do I sign up for your services? And that's obviously a very positive process that we want to see for you. You want to naturally attract people to your work without having to force it or coerce them or use all this willpower and energy to get people in the door, and your book should do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. So what this really comes down to is that people trust authors. Authors are always going to have an advantage. They will always command a higher level of respect and a higher fee for their service than those who have not written a book. So your book is one of the most powerful ways you have to break down a lot of the apprehension and fear that people may have around working with you, to educate them about your services, to show them the value of your work, and ultimately to have their trust in this process outweigh their fear, their inspiration outweigh their fear. Your book is a direct medium to helping you accomplish this in your business. Now, you're probably in the kind of service or industry right now where if people really understood what you do in a deeper, more clear way, they would just be flocking to you. And it's really frustrating sometimes when you do great work, but people can't really get it. They can't really see the value in what you're offering. And I know that plagues a lot of healers and small business owners who are intent on helping others. So you want to use your book to overcome this kind of all-pervasive obstacle that we face in business. Your book should be a way to educate, to inspire, to share value, where people can read it, get a lot of helpful information, and it should naturally kind of segue into them wanting to work with you. So if you've been frustrated by the education process and people just not getting what you do, write a book. It's really not that hard to do, and your book should be one of the most powerful gateways you have to getting ideal clients in your door. So let me give you a few ideas about how you can use your book, just some practical tips about what your book can do to directly get more clients and build your business. So the first tip is that you can use your book to kickstart a word-of-mouth referral campaign in your business or in your practice. If you've struggled with word-of-mouth referrals, you feel like you just don't get enough of them, your book can be an amazing resource to help you get more referrals. So for instance, you could give 2 copies of your book to all clients, all of your current clients, and then ask them to give the extra copy to someone they know who could benefit. And if you compare having a book to a business card that you're giving to a client, what do you think would work better? You want to think of your book essentially as a business card, a much more powerful business card than just having a little tiny piece of paper with your name and information on it. Most people just toss that, they'll lose it in their purse or wallet, they're not going to do much with it. But if you give them a book and that book is loaded with value and it totally positions you as an expert, your patient or client, your customer is going to rave about that with people they know, and they're going to be much more likely to spread the word about what you're doing. You want to give your book away to reward referrals if that's legal and it's ethical to do in your profession. I always think of rewarding referrals as a little bit of a gray zone, and if you do it, I think the best thing that you can do, the step that you can take that has the most integrity, is to give away something that has true value and meaning that you've personally created, whether that's a CD or a book or some piece of information that is coming from your heart, from your mind. That's a great way to incentivize referrals, and it's a lot more genuine, I think, than a lot of other approaches. You can sell or give away your book at networking events or talks. So if you do networking events like BNI, or you go to after hours meetings, Chamber of Commerce meetings, or you tend to do a lot of public speaking, your book should definitely be like one of the main ways that you're marketing your services, whether you're just giving it away to everybody in the audience or you're selling it at the back in the back room, and making a little extra money on it at the same time. If you have cross referral partners that you're mutually exchanging referrals with in your local area or even on the internet, you can have them share your book with their clients. So for instance, if you have a local health practitioner that you swap referrals with, they can leave a copy of your book in their office for their patients, clients, or customers to see, and that would obviously greatly help you out and enhance the chance of somebody wanting to work with you. And then you can also get your book into the local bookstore. And it's really not that hard to do. When I wrote my first published book, The Purpose Principle, I literally just called up Borders across the street and said, hey, I'm a local author. I just published my new book. I have a healthcare practice in town. I would love to have you stock the book. And, I had to jump through a few hoops, but they basically bought about 15 copies of my book just right off the bat, paid me a little bit of money for each book. It wasn't much, but all those books I consider more like lead generation tools to get people into my business. So that's really not that hard to do. A lot of local bookstores want to support local authors because it's a really nice community service. It enhances their reputation. So they're oftentimes very willing to work with you. And then you can also, I did a book signing at Borders when I released my book and got a lot of my clients to come and check it out and build some buzz around that. All of that's really, really helpful for your reputation as a business owner. And it's one of the best ways to establish expertise in what you do. So, one of my favorite mentors / coaches out there, Jim Rohn, said, walk away from the 97% crowd. Don't use their excuses. Take charge of your own life. I consider everything that I just said about the benefits of writing a book for your business to be an example of getting in that 3% where you're being innovative, you're being creative, you're taking charge of your business, and you're not just doing what everybody else does, which unfortunately sometimes isn't much, or they're just not doing anything that's that creative or innovative. So this quote here is packed with a very practical level of wisdom for you, that you want to put yourself in that 3% that is doing something differently, and writing a book is one of the best ways to do that. So be innovative, take your work seriously, command respect in your marketplace and community, and your book is really the best vehicle you have to be an innovative business owner who markets with creativity and value. So I hope this short video was helpful. This is a big topic. There's a lot more I could say, but hopefully this at least gets you inspired and gets you fired up to really consider how a book can benefit your business and get you more clients and make this whole process easier for you. So if you'd like to learn more, in the near future I'm offering a 90-day book challenge where the goal is to write, publish, and market your first book or ebook in the next 90 days. Go ahead and click the link below this video and you can learn all about it. There's another video on that page where you can check out all the details and see if it's a good fit for you. We already have an awesome community of people around the world who have signed up. I'm so excited to start. And once again, a book can be one of the most powerful tools you use to build your business. And I hope to see you in the book challenge. All the best. Have a great rest of the day.